We're out here celebrating Earth Day and helping how we're living more sustainable and healthy lives, and doing it in a cool way.
Just finding relatable ways to push this message of sustainable and healthy living. That's pretty much it.
How did it come together? How did it start?
Well, you know what? We always talk about this, but we really believe it was God sent, to be honest with you, because, we were all doing different things. We all linked up, had the same vision, the same passion, super passionate about all this stuff, and we brought it together, and we're working, and so that's really how we came together. You basically had a forge of passions.
Here with Matt of the Very Good Cupcakes truck. Matt, thank you so much for taking the time to talk to us.
Oh, no problem.
Tell us about the Very Good Cupcakes truck. How did it begin?
It started out as my mom cooking cakes ever since I was a kid, and I was in an entrepreneurship program at Wilson High School, and I started a business. They gave us a $50 grant, and I started selling cakes at school, like sheet cakes basically, and then I took that and developed it into, instead of making box cakes, we started making scratch cakes. Got my mom doing that. That was where the initial idea started, and I told her, why don't we make smaller cakes, and I'm gonna come up with a crazy looking truck, and we just go ahead and just sell them. We started as a catering business, and developed into this truck right here that is on.
So. And this is a nice truck. Where can we find you? We're out and about in the city. Where will you be?
Downtown. You might catch us at GW. You might catch us on K Street. All around. So you can also call 202-460-9024, and you can get the cupcakes delivered directly to your door.
Awesome. With Miss of the Curbside Fashion Truck. Hey Miss.
Hi, how are you?
Tell us about the Curbside Fashion Truck.
Well, the Curbside Fashion Truck is actually it's the first fashion and beauty truck in DC. I launched a truck back in this past August. I saw the truck, actually there was a young lady that was here from New York. She owns a style liner. About 2 summers ago, I saw her truck and I totally fell in love, and I had to have one.
Wow, it's awesome. So what kind of items do you sell on the truck?
We actually sell all women's items. I love accessories, so I do a lot of headbands, jewelry, handbags, and I just added clothes not too long ago, but I love accessories. That's like the big thing. So I try to keep a lot of accessories on.
In the city, where can we find your truck?
Actually, I do a lot of festivals and events and markets in the city. Of course, I'm mobile, so I'm all over the place. You can follow me on Twitter at Curbside Fash TRK. Or you can follow me on Instagram, and I'm Curbside Fashion Truck. Just simply Curbside Fashion Truck.
All right. I'm here with the Good for Nothing crew, Randy and John. Tell us, fellas, what is Good for Nothing crew?
Good for Nothing crew is a streetwear brand based out of Maryland. We've been doing this since about 2010. And again, it's just a kind of creative outlet to kind of promote and expand the DMV area in terms of the streetwear industry. So we're glad to be part of this Broccoli City event to help us promote that.
So where can we find your clothing? We're out and about shopping. Where can we pick up your gear?
You can have an online shop at goodfornothingcrew.com.
And now we're with Ray of Capitol Hill Crab Cakes. Hey Ray, what's up?
Hello, how are you?
Good. So tell us about Capitol Hill Crab Cakes. How did you get started?
So Capitol Hill Crab Cakes got started through me and one of my best friends. We grew up on the hill. So Capitol Hill, we pretty much just trying to embody our neighborhood, being Capitol Hill kids. I went to all the Capitol Hill cluster schools. My homeboy, he went to the private schools on the hill, so we like, okay, what can we bring to the hill that's not there? And crab cakes. They have crab cakes on the hill, but just not like this, not the way that we bring it. A lot of flavor, a lot of everything.
So when did you start it? How long have you guys been up?
Well, actually, this is our first event that we've done. So you're catching us from the ground up. This is the beginning. Hopefully you can see us a year from now. We'll be like blowing up all over the world. We probably sold to Google for like $1 billion. It's cool.
You should.
Yeah, I know.
So tell us about the menu.
All right, so the menu right here, I will start off with the Olivia Pope. The Olivia Pope is basically a recipe that I made up as I was sitting on the couch drinking some red wine, watching some Scandal, and I was just wondering like, hey, that would be sexy if I made Olivia Pope into a crab cake, so I did.
Oh, nice. I'm with Dwayne of Real Talk DC. Dwayne, tell us about what your company's about.
So, Real Talk DC is all about reducing HIV infection rates for youth 13 to 24 here in DC and bringing the truth to the community.
So how do you do that? How do you go about doing that?
So, we throw all kinds of events around the area, similar to the Broccoli City Festival today, as well as hosting open mics, going into schools, and giving people condoms hand to hand and having those important conversations.
So where can we find you? What's the next event besides Broccoli City Fest?
Well, we'll actually be right here on May 10th for our Spring Health Festival, but we have a youth open mic every last Friday of the month, and then if you want to find us online, Twitter @RealTalkDC, Instagram @RealTalkDC_.
Awesome. What one piece of advice would you give a young person out there that just needs some guidance? So it's one good quote that you would give them.
I would tell folks to be true to themselves no matter what situation they're in, and nobody's going to protect you more than yourself.
All right, awesome. Thank you so much for talking with us.
Thank you for having me.
Then I'm here with the Green Scheme. I've got Ronnie, Joel, Xavier, and JoJo. Tell us a little bit about what the Green Scheme is.
Okay, most definitely. Well, the Green Scheme is an organization that was started 3 years ago, and we're all about being healthy. So we're going in communities of low income, and we're teaching them how to really understand the food justice movement, and also how they can really change their lifestyle and live healthier lives.
Okay, so how did the Green Scheme get started?
The Green Scheme was started 3 years ago with me, Joel, and Xavier, a group of young environmentalists, all different areas of expertise in health, agriculture, and just different areas. And you know, we just got together and we decided that, you know, we wanted to make eating healthy and being green sexy.
Where do you guys have gardens set up in the city?
Well, we have a great relationship with DC Housing Authority. So we have a couple sites for DC Housing Authority. Also, we go into basically low-income communities. So we're in all the housing developments throughout DC. So we have about 4 gardens right now that are up and jumping.
What's your name on Instagram, Facebook?
Instagram is @TheGreenScheme, and then on Facebook it's just The Green Scheme.
Okay.
And our website is www.thegreenscheme.org.
I'm here with Evan of Earth Village Education. Evan, tell us about your organization.
We're a local nonprofit here in Virginia. We do sustainable living models, and we teach everything from permaculture to off-grid architecture to wilderness survival. We also do seminars on solar and geothermal energy. Yeah.
So how did it get started? How did you come with the idea?
There was a local group of guys here, and we all decided there had to be a better way of living. And through that, a couple places, we all came together and said, well, let's all put in our money and our efforts. And so we started building Earth Village. We have a 90-acre organic farm here in Marshall, Virginia, and then another piece of property in Northern California. And what we're doing here today is we're here to raise awareness, but we're also wanting to put together a fund so we can buy a piece of property here in DC where we can bring in the community gardens, our solar, our geothermal, and then as the community comes together and volunteers, they'll be able to access the vegetables that we grow as well as the energy that we're producing on the property.
So how can people get involved now before the property comes together?
Yeah, right now we do volunteer workshops and paid workshops. They can go to earthvillageeducation.org and check out all the stuff that we have online.
All right, thank you so much, Evan.
Thank you.
And so having that same shared vision, and how can we come together and on a broad scale bring people together around positivity? Again, make it cool to be healthy. Like, we got to redefine the cool towards health and environmental sustainability.
Awesome. Okay, so for the people that aren't here, what's going on? What are they missing?
Look around. I mean, you see we have music, we have yoga, We got vendors, and we just have a good vibe. I mean, they're missing out on the good times that they're missing out on. So we're actually going to be in LA on May 3rd. So this is our second annual in DC. This will be our first in Los Angeles, and that'll be May 3rd. So we're heading here. We're going to fly to the West Coast and keep it moving.
All right, so I saw these on the table. Can you tell us a little bit about these beverages?
So the fresh juice, Live 100. Live 100. I'm sorry, guys. Live 100. The partnership with Juice Love, and the concept of Live 100 is everybody wants to live till they're 100 years old, right? We always want to live, and so to make it all relative to this message, the central message of healthy, sustainable living, part of sustaining yourself is being able to live, until you're 100 years old. Let's live beyond 100, but it starts with what we're putting in our bodies. And so that's what Live 100 represents.
And it's good. I mean, it's just good juice. So why not eat good, live good, make yourself healthy, drink your vitamins, and have a fun time. Again, enjoy yourself.
Curbside Fashion Truck is at the Broccoli Fest with the District Insider.
To the District Insider.